And then I will go live on Insta as well. Okay, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Rich is currently setting up the good cameras. I will find something to do for the opening thing.
You're doing someone work outside the Stampede? You're doing someone work outside the Stampede? Okay. Have you been selling work outside? No. There's a week a year that can print mine.
Hey, Kelly.
Let's hold you back.
Laziness.
Truck drawings even?
Well, when we get set up, maybe people at home let us know if the fan is bad for sound or if you can't even hear it, okay?
Is the sound on? What are you asking?
No, I'm just asking the people if once we get rolling, if it's distraction. No, it's fine. It might not even get picked up because it's so far away. I like the white noise. Everything's fine. Okay, so yeah, for my ears.
Did it get quieter?
Yeah, it got quieter. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 582nd time we've gotten together. So we are just starting up here. It is 7:05. Perfecto. I'm going to begin with the land acknowledgement. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mohkinstsis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, and the Amskapi Piikani. We acknowledge all First Nations and Métis of Treaty 7 lands, the Sutena, the Ithkabi, which includes Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We commit to advancing reconciliation, guided by truths, respecting treaty laws, and humbly walking alongside First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. We recognize all who live, work, and play on these lands and who now call this place home. Oh, fun! Tiana's watching from Toronto. Hi, Tiana. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Steve. And Kelly's joining us from her studio. Awesome. So we are going to be showing some more of Dusty's work. She has beautiful pieces up on the wall this week still. And I'm going to give us the inspirations.
Hi, Dusty.
So for those of you joining us, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Here. Sorry, I was looking at the pictures. Over here now. Over there. Over here. Okay. Good.
Look at this.
Touch up my appearance. Sort of suntan lotion.
Let's see.
Did it fix it?
You don't look any better. Wait, though. What's this do?
Very strong. It actually says fix my appearance.
Does it do anything
Touch
for
up.
me? Hold on.
No, you're already perfect. What a weird thing to say on this thing. Okay, first piece of inspiration comes from Awaken the Undertow. In that mad rush to get from one place to the next, I stop. Tip my face at the sun. and let the love sink in. Without it, I'm a wet bag of meat. That's good. First
Meat
piece.
bag.
Uh,
Oh, I have. Oh,
what?
everything's okay.
Are you okay?
I thought I forgot my phone.
No. Then, second piece of inspiration. Look, Neil.
What's that?
Look at this keeping. It's just like inverted of your shirt.
Inverted.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So nice. Actually, we were at the airport and the lady had a nice like leopardy pants too with the same, like not same print, but like all on the same vein. And I stopped, like we were all waiting for coffee. And then I was like, look, this is just like your pants. And then I was like, I never talked to anyone, but she thought it was great. So I was like, that's good. Phew.
Thank you for making my head up.
Thank you.
Yeah. This shirt gets so many comments.
It's nice. Good color.
I bought a loud.
I think we were talking about this. Loud shirts.
I bought a loud Disney shirt when I was
Right.
in Disney.
And
And
everybody commented.
I was too shy to wear it, to tell you the truth. And then when we got there, I thought, can I get a little bit?
Yeah.
That'd be super cute if we all wore loud shirts, because Kevin wore loud shirts. And,
Dead Kevin?
well,
Live, Kevin.
Live Kevin, Dead Kevin's named after Live Kevin because he almost died last year. So it's like, he's got a dark sense of humor. He loved it. But yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. That was the impetus.
Okay, what's the?
It's circling.
I have the dark.
It is 661296. So, first piece of inspiration is tip your head back and
Tip
just-
your back, head back, Jesse.
and soak
Tip
up
your
that
head
sun.
for free. Tip your head back, Jesse. And tip your head right back for me.
This is what happens when we're well rested.
Yeah.
Ritual saving. The second of inspiration is Uno. There's no need
I did that.
to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. I like that. Take that. All of them are going together so far. Easy does it. Take that time in between the moments.
And shove it.
What?
Sorry, my bad. I know it came over me.
And the last piece of inspiration.
What is the last piece of inspiration? We're getting awfully close to the last piece of inspiration, by the way.
We still have just under 6 months. So you want to hear something cute, Rich Tiru? Tayana got your pieces in Toronto, and she's just figuring out where to put them up.
Is she going to join us? You
She's
can click
here.
on that. Oh, where?
Oh no! Sorry,
You
I
can
meant
you can click on. I'm going to point. I don't know where I'm pointing.
she's watching.
You can click on right there, or there, wherever your comments are. Click on the comments, and then where it says this. Watch, I'll put it up brand new. Ba-ba! StreamYard. If you click that, make sure you're dressed. It'll give you a chance. You can just click on that and join us, and then we can see you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got the book. Research, Truth, and Education. So that is all sounding like very good reminders to take it easy. Read, get lost in stories and moments. So we're going to make art for 2 hours, and we're going to chat about the art, and we're going to show some art, and we're going to show some art making. We got Dusty from her studio there painting. Hi, Dusty. We're so grateful for your work up on the walls. We're getting so many lovely compliments. Hi. And Zach's here. And then we'll make sure we show. Let us know if you want us to put another piece in the auction. Steve got your one from last week, so that is super fun.
Cool. Good for him. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah, we probably can actually. Put another small piece in.
Another the same size one. Okay, cool. We can do that for sure.
Yeah, there's one called Little Squirts. It's little 4x6 with the oil cans on it. Little one.
For sure. Okay.
Put that one in.
Sounds good. So that's perfect. So I'll show that one, and it's been really nice because if you haven't seen Dusty's painting work, then people have been getting to see a new side of Dusty and her work. So that's lovely. And then we got Kelly joining from her studio. And that top screen is Rich. Rich has a bunch of very cool motorcycles, it looks like. So Dusty, it seems like he was influenced by your show up, which is excellent.
Boost up on the apron.
And the last thing I wanted to say is Zach is joining us here from Vancouver. And this next week is going to be the setup for the next show, which is very exciting. So it's like all too much exciting things happening.
Woo. 7 days.
7 days.
Woo. We're road tripping on Saturday, and packing all these paintings is going to be interesting.
I thought I had a
Black? Oh, that's the one. I think it died. That one.
It was bigger.
Oh, it overheated. Yeah, it just starts randomly.
Oh, okay, because we tried on something. Hello.
Nice to see you. Summer mode.
Yay. I was like,
I love your space buns so much. We just came back from Disneyland and everyone had the space buns.
Oh, really?
I was like,
I just crashed my
That was like
car.
one-
Now I'm going to dig in front now.
hi. Can we move around? You're in the way.
I'm just kidding.
oh, I like that.
I forgot what Rich is like when he gets enough sleep. He's louder.
You don't like me loud? You don't like the new me?
No, I just didn't get. I'm not used to it. Can I turn it this way so I can? Oh, I need to get just my embroidery. Is it okay if I just jump back?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do whatever you like.
Mwah.
Give you one of these.
How was Disney?
Thank you so much.
Oh, we were going to have
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy her.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm gonna buy her.
We were gonna go on a trip, but to the Owl's Nest. I'm like, what? Here, I'll write you something. Thank you.
Was it fun?
Oh
Did
my
you find a little fan for Felix?
Everything was perfect. The duck was just, he had it on him the whole time. Yeah, the duck came, and it was, first of all, the funniest thing because it arrived like the next day after we ordered, very soon after. See, Rich, that's the one that Sandra got. And then we saw so many people with them, and he had his duck, and he was just like chilling. It was so cute.
It was, I was a fan. I love
And it comes out of his duck butt.
farting cold air.
And it was called Lion Peace.
That's so
It was really cute.
Are you sure? More water. Do you want to add water?
Oh yeah, Rich, you were gonna tell. So you got the loud shirt, but then the cutest part was when Felix chose it, right? Is that what you were getting at?
Very vibrant loud.
Yeah, like all the Pixar
It's like
characters.
the shirt that Neil's wearing right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it. That's super cool. But you wanna know the other fun thing about this one? What is it? Oh my gosh, there's a light. And I'm gonna-
There's a
right here.
light.
Then there's a green light. Oh, that's so cool. Then there's a disco. I don't know why you would need disco on your fan, but there you go. You know, it's
for a rock
skin
concert.
heat.
You're fine.
When you're hot and you're
Fine, not.
Hot and cool.
up a little, yeah, you can
What?
change all the. And then underneath that, the button. You don't have to think about it.
That one? No, I'd say it was just over.
I think you click there. Wow, isn't that?
Okay,
That's
make sure it's nice and clean.
so
You can keep that back.
Yeah, the fan heater. I will be transferring you just.
Oh, yeah.
I love your shirt. Did you draw that?
It was for Humanology.
It looks like it's like drawn with.
Yeah, they had. We went to a show, and then they had some. I got this one and a white one, and they're all like black contour drawings with like really cute sayings.
Cool. What were the?
There. Oh, it was actually really cute. There's this.
What was I when you did this?
Put your head back to the sun and receive the love.
Yeah, in that mad rush
That's book.
to get.
Research.
You're good. Yeah, in that mad rush to get from one place to the next, I stopped, tipped my face back at the sun, and let the love sink in. Without it, I'm a wet bag of meat. This one was, this goddess came up and it said easy does it. And I thought that was very nice. Yeah. And then like Neil said, it was called the book. Look, easy does it.
Why can't you do that in front of
Just
me?
giving you the thing.
You don't have the button.
No, I'm not.
I think so.
No.
I think
If I was doing it to Bucky,
600 rooms
I would
later,
do
you
other
know
things.
it's safer.
But it's right there.
It's even better when Sandra goes up on there. So she can come up and join anytime. And the people at home are like, wow, what an interesting experience. How many people are there?
We got 8. Cool. Diana said when she's got her stuff set up, she'll try to join. On a Wednesday. That's so fun.
I've been.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one.
Are you guys laughing because you're tormenting me?
No.
I think
I'm
so.
laughing too.
And then this
It's not
one.
subtle.
And then this one was.
I've never been subtle.
I'm gonna quit.
Anything
I'm gonna
but.
retire before you.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna volunteer in your classroom,
Oh.
and then I'm gonna spend all my time tormenting.
I don't know if you can
Any more than
any
your.
more than it already is. Torture. I'm sure I won't. I thought you meant double as in double, but double. Fish. I've been helping with
Oh, summer school. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's doing English too. So
Oh, what year? Like
30.
30? Oh my gosh, what a summer. Whoa, what is that?
He's gonna be a happy boy when he's done.
Next-
Because
yeah,
next
next year.
Next year he won't have to take a big block course.
That's huge.
But oh my gosh, I'm telling you,
Did he just decide to do that?
no, he's done the English 10-23 every year because I don't know. There is a little bit less in the summer, not less work, but less blocks, I guess, and more focused. So, and there's less other things around it. So,
Right, if you can just focus on the one thing.
yeah, especially like a hard one, you know.
No, actually, that's not, if that's,
That's why.
and then just 1 month rather
Yeah.
than,
Then 4.
yeah.
But the religion is more than a 5 credit course.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought it was going crazy. I went to Germany and he said, "Smoke is going for me."
Oh yeah, when it's like when the wind's blowing it in different directions.
Have this smoke.
That's a good song too.
What?
Smoke gets in your eyes.
Yes. By accident and not by accident. Sometimes I like my yeah, these ones, and this one. Like what? Drawing.
I used to work in magazines, and you often put something interesting on the back page.
Yeah. When I worked through it was called Conglomerate.
Mhm.
It was a fashion magazine that focused on Canadian content. So it was covering designers who were up.
Was it little? Printed in a half size?
No, we actually, the only time we really printed it was for when we went to Montreal. They opted to use it as the magazine in the VIP section, so it got actually printed. Like, cool, like this is really cool. Like into regular magazine format. But then it was mostly online.
I kind of remember there being a sort of half size mini magazine that was like that. Yeah, I know. I thought it was really good.
Well, she could have had a couple of,
Like in coffee shops
could have, yeah.
at like quarter the size or something.
But look back at that stuff. But she then moved, the editor-in-chief moved to London to go to the London School of Fashion. And kind of like,
Where was she from?
Here.
Calgary.
Melissa.
Can't decide.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Nice to see you.
How are you guys?
Very good.
Quiet in here today.
Yeah. It's on the really hot and the really cold days, I feel like everyone moves different.
Yes, very much. We got a head start at home. I made them draw them out before we got here.
Fun. Move.
Because I knew when we get here they'd be overstimulated.
Feel free to move like tables if you want to move tables
Relax,
together. Of course, yeah.
They're like heading that way.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
your,
even know what you
it's
have
your
going on.
zone. Oh no, I think it's all tidied up, right? Is it okay?
Well, yeah.
This is for you guys. Oh, that is so nice. Oh yeah, baby. That's so fun. Thank you.
Right in there. I didn't
It's so fun.
He was really busy in
It's
the
like
car.
so much excitement in this one page. Yeah, Rumble House. It starts. It's art time, baby.
Sorry,
It is art time, baby.
He was writing something in the car before we got out of the car. He's like, wait, how do you spell Rumble House?
That is so nice.
Aw,
that has so much good energy in it.
It does. I thought it was like a BFF friend note to Felix,
Oh,
but apparently it's more fun than
for
that.
the whole house.
Yeah, that was sweet.
It is art. It's art time. It is so nice.
Felix, we just got back from Disneyland.
Last
Felix was just too bad. Just a little bit ill as well, so there's 6 people.
No, it's. I think we're just really tired because he went hard for 3 solid days. Like
Overstimulation. I heard on the video the other day that when you go through the scanners at the airport, it like fries you, and then that's why you get sick when you're on vacation.
that's interesting.
And then you get sick when you come home. You go through that scanner again.
oh,
And it's like, how do you recommend it? Ask for the pat down instead. I'm like, yeah, what kind of pat down?
it's like
I don't know.
you have to choose one or the other. Like it just
Yeah.
depends what your main like focus is that you don't want.
Right?
That's really funny.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah. So we
you
just
guys spin the wheel already?
oh yeah. So it is. We got this. It's kind of about taking your time and tipping your face up at the sun and letting the love sink in. So it's this poem. Sorry, I'm like that poem. And then this one.
Hinge first. Some of the stuff we should follow our hearts. It's not easy as it looks. In that mad rush to get from one place to the next, I stop, I tip my face. Let's see. A wet bag. Yeah, sounds about right.
Right? And then we got this card. It's an easy does it. So I thought they all went really nice together.
That's a good thing for us today too. Look, that's the inspiration for tonight. Easy does it.
Like,
Caleb, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. I love that.
yeah.
I needed that today. Thank
Right?
you.
Isn't it nice?
Chill out, man.
So awesome.
Hey. You guys ready to finish? Yeah. You want to paint that river out here? Or outside?
Do you know that song?
Did you see the new art out over here? Oh, this is actually.
Straighten up. What song are you looking
Are you serious? Rich was just playing that. What? Yeah, Rich was just playing that at home. We drove into the house and he was. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I didn't even make that connection until you started singing it. Everything.
That's a big circle.
Everything's a big
The sun.
the sun. Oh my god. Oh, we even got to go to the Griffith Observatory when we first got there. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to tell you, we got upgraded to a huge Jeep Wrangler, so I drove on the huge interstate in this huge Jeep Wrangler with the windows down, and we're listening to Beach Boys. It was so nice. It was so California.
The Beach Boys were
It was like I turned the Jeep on, and then it was like
It's just
California
like-
girls. I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
It was on Flintstones?
That's what I heard. It was on the I read it was on the
It was-
You guys got anything?
What?
Yeah.
I I don't know what Heinz came from.
Oh,
So I'm trying to
this
see
is
what
bad
it
of me,
was
but
in
okay.
Heinz.
do you have Felix's phone number on your phone to give to our friends for Felix? Or
Not handy, but I'll get it tonight.
yeah, can we give it to you tonight? Because it's on Rich's phone. Is that okay? Well, before you leave. Okay? That's very sweet of you.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I told him maybe we can get together another day. You
Oh, we
know,
got all summer.
Yeah.
well, no, they're going back to, I think, either next week or the week after. Oh, but they're here this week.
Oh my God. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, painted the house, real. How's that?
It's gonna have all the poems in it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the poems are gonna.
I was gonna say. You're into the Disney thing now. Did you both go?
Oh yeah. So it was Rich, me, Felix, and then Rich's friend Kevin. It was really sweet. Kevin is like this professional Disney traveler, and so he knew like he had everything booked and like it was very professionally done.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
I heard you gotta go for those VIP passes, like the $20 or whatever.
there was like we did this one dinner and we were able to see this beautiful like show, the fireworks show, the lagoon. So like there's a bunch of like like things that are all connected that like I wouldn't have known anything. So
We didn't do the fast pass.
No, did you think you needed it?
No, we had Kevin.
oh yeah, we had Kevin. Honestly, just
I wanna go.
Kevin's like a living fast pass.
it was
And
really
then,
cool.
and then the other thing is like, I went, you know, Kevin and Elka at school. There was about
In April.
5 teachers, but Kevin and Elka were like just so manic about getting on every ride. Kevin can't travel on his own anymore to get that health situation. So I have to know how to put wheels.
So I had gone to
So when we were in Disney, I said to him, hey, you know, if I come back here, definitely that way you can travel with us, but also you can do trips. And so I was a little nervous that it would be like as hectic as when
when I got it, they were
but it wasn't. But it was pretty close. And then, no, but it's good because like we probably go on like 4 rides.
You're like, just bring it.
And,
Yeah.
You guys were there for a week.
no, no.
We barely it was like 2 days in Disney. We got there Saturday night and we just kind of looked around in the part where we don't pass to get in. We just kind of, and then all day Sunday, all day Monday, like all day, like 8 in the morning until midnight. Like that's that's more than a day. And then the third day was like breakfast and recovering and just coming home kind of thing. So it was like
Yeah, I bet. That's
Yeah.
a flash.
yeah, it was like very hardcore, but it was really fun because it felt
I
like
think a lot of families go for like 6 days though.
and then spread it out.
Because there was a lady coming home with her John child, and she met up with one of her family members on the way. Because I think they kind of went and split up and reconnected kind of thing. Maybe it's like a family trip or something. And the one lady's like, "Can you believe this is just day 1 of 6?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
There's a woman in here.
We're just sitting there like dazed, like
you did
sick.
this to yourself. 100%.
No. I just almost something like that, like for Vegas recently. I went for like 3 days.
Yeah,
It was a whirlwind.
that's insane. Yeah, like if you're
I was supposed to, and then I ended up meeting like a whole group of people online, and we had like a solo traveling group. And so I met a whole bunch of new friends. It was so great.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it was really no. Katie said meet you there. No, I better go check on them. I didn't even know who things were yet. So hopefully it's not a disaster zone.
Everything.
There's a-
Coming off
yep.
the street. Wow.
Love hearing those next one.
Hi.
One minute for you.
No, it could be about 30 degrees.
Sure.
Just kidding. I got heat stroke the other night and passed out in my room on top of my blankets, which is very unlike me. I've got like a 40 pound blanket. I like it.
Wait, it-
But yeah, so I fell asleep on top of my blankets with an ice pack and a big bowl because I assumed I was very nauseous. So I woke up and all the lights were on again. I don't know, it was just weird. And then I left like the food open. Again, I think that, so I would never do that. So I must have been
Super
out.
Just out of it. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be cool. Knowing it would be hot. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah. I'm wearing linen. Yeah.
I said, so I just said that loud. I want to go to like the Goodwill or something and find a bunch of linen things so I can just cut them up and like nature to make it into a nice loose linen dress or something. Just sew all the pieces together, even if they don't fit me. You know, like, I said, whatever I can find, patchwork it together and like make a patchwork dress or something. Because if you have to leave the house, you can't wear your like pajamas or nothing. It's round and round.
Yeah. It's just
Well,
they cut down the big trees outside the window.
oh no, so that,
Trees. I'm so upset on so many levels. Now I'm upset because we got new owners. And they just decided that they were going to be main landlords and do a bunch of things to make the building nicer, which I guess is fun, but also there's a lot of things. And now I have to pay for it. They just raised my rent $400.
what the heck?
So, yeah, I'm stressed. Yeah, it was already pretty. It's taking up like 70%. So it's okay. I'll figure it out. It's just like one of those things. Everyone's doing. But the building does look nice. They painted it. I like it.
They did that to my parents' house.
Way better than I would. Jumping up and down.
Like, you know,
They rented a DC.
Or-
Alex Young gave us.
Screaming. Yeah.
89. That's a pretty wonderful light.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Yeah, that goes with the themes too. The rescue. I'm feeling this one.
Efficiency. Efficient and.
I'm waiting for the next water main break.
Oh, yeah.
That's not area of 37.
From the.
So you can, all the single family houses, not about 6. Surround instead of one family use it was.
Yes.
On the same line. And that's a old single.
Yeah, I watched it. It's nice. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Then okay.
You're not Catholic, so-
No. Move on.
Trees are the world. Turn it back. Goodbye. You're right.
Would you ever teach summer school?
I don't know, I thought about it many, many times, and then the boys ended up taking it, so I thought it would be better if I was home to help them.
Or teach a class that they could?
Well, yeah, I guess that was a thought, but I don't know. work in the summer, it's always something that's totally not teaching.
Opposite, yeah. I feel the same way. You need something like a
Like
shift.
completely different. Like I have much respect for the teachers who can. Like my friends, Nat's done it for like 10 years.
You've got some more
Every
clutter.
summer. But
Fun.
no,
Just a little.
I don't think I could do it.
It's
What about
really
you? Have you done it?
sweet.
No.
I've been enjoying.
I barely think of myself as a teacher.
It's some really nice 1970s vibes.
It was all an accident. Mostly.
Feel
You know.
too much. Like I feel
What would you like your
worse than the
I never know what the right fit should be.
Oh yeah, I think that's very reasonable.
I have no idea. This is my first few times. So
No, you did. Every time I feel like people just love it, so, and you're like that makes like you really have a good sense of like what I think what makes you comfortable
I'm
with
sorry,
like the
Felix.
price range kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's all that
Yeah.
matters, right? Is like you start with what you feel comfortable with, and then I think people
I'm not gonna be like $100. That's ridiculous.
He does this thing where he
Maybe one day.
It's
I'll get
fun.
really good.
I love the glazing.
I tried to do it like these and
You know,
it was cute.
I'm like,
No, it's okay. Like it's I like that it's like that
Hasn't said
pattern
anything
too.
about
Like it doesn't look out of place.
Well,
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
I have a few pieces of it.
That's lovely.
Just one. Virus.
No, that's okay. It's nice to do that. And then you have something to say.
When I was a
Yeah,
kid,
it's kind of fun.
they used to
I like your.
at the end of Happy
It could be any bird.
I know.
Blue
It,
jay.
a,
I think I'm trying to do more magpie-ish because I did
close off the show.
this. I had like
And
I had
one,
this like
one episode
weird
they did not
piece of
have
fabric that I
something
found.
prepared.
Yeah.
and I know that I
So
always think
Henry
of, like
Winkler
you know when people like walk and then
ran
if
to
we
his
left,
dressing
like,
room, got his wallet, and came back and did the
lines
scene
where
where
we
some
walked.
Spurs like,
and
I just
you
got
could
my
see the
leg
pathways
hurt,
that people
God.
walked,
Yeah,
like
like
they're all
and
babies.
it was a
Yeah, and then
400%
there'd be all these like I
increase
imagine
in
it's like
library
threads
cards.
like overlapping.
That would be
Oh,
very
wow.
cool.
It would be
So
so
many.
It would be overwhelming. But then I
I
did it
just
on
think
the
it's
gigantic fabric, and I
thing.
don't use like the machine to do it. I
A
should
TV
use the
star
machine
who
to
was
like build
like
up a surface, but I feel like
Banking everything on
I
him,
never
Mr.
meditated.
Tuff.
yeah, and so
To
then
promote library
started
cards, the first chance, the very
magpie,
first
and at
chance
first
he
it was
got.
very
was
like crappily
I know
just
what
like
you can do.
glue stitched in, and then I laid in some of the wool.
But
that
I have so
100%.
much.
And then I was like,
happiness
oh my
for work.
gosh, the pigeon would go perfect with
Wanna
this
hear
because I could
some
do
of
like
that?
I could do the
Okay.
because all
I like
the
this part.
circles. The
So-
pigeon would like fit perfectly, but then I was like, but now I gotta up this magpie's game.
how
So
do
now
I-
I'm like
Yeah,
going
they
back
don't
and
quite match. That one's
Not
got
really.
more-
and they could. Oh my gosh, the font and reading is cool. Look at that cute thing,
Someone else did it too.
Classroom.
right? I love that.
Okay, so what else? about the car?
Yeah, but yeah, so I'm like trying to up this guy's game.
Yeah, I feel like this is nice to add it.
Right, the
Smaller
different
detail.
textures, yeah, and I'm gonna put because there's like a swirl of wool. Because this is my like bad admittance is like I try to do like the least amount possible to get the effect that I want. It's like because I want to jump to like seeing the end
Yeah, I
product,
just want to finish. I usually go back.
but then I'm like now I'm like oh yeah. So but I'm still gonna I think add like a spiral with the black so
The
that
picture I was
like, I don't
working
lose.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sorry. Oh no. Okay.
Okay. What are the other themes?
Book. Oh here. This poem down here. This goddess. And then actually we could just leave the cards in the book. Easy does. Yeah, yeah, totally.
I have a little book.
Oh, of course.
We were just talking
Oh,
about
there's one for you.
language.
Yeah.
And how they want to be.
She also has
Is that true?
she
Well,
brought-
I would think the girls like.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh,
Uh,
of course. The
I
book
don't-
is there.
I know that it was a spin-off. I don't know that I ever watched very much.
Here.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
On
Oh, and I love those from your
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
focused
no
about
worries.
the fonts and shit like that.
What were the themes?
The book, and
What do you mean the book?
like that was one of the oracle cards was the book,
The
and it
book.
was about education and research and truth. And then there was this one goddess like Undog, Undgheh, and it's like easy does it. Everything happens in its own time. Yeah, it looked like with the GH. And then your poem about tipping your head back and feeling the sun.
Okay. How I told you my happy days folklore? All of it?
We were saying right now. you were saying-
Okay, so there was a show called Love American Style. Before that, I should say. Ron Howard was in the Andy Griffith Show, right?
Yep.
But then he made a movie with George Lucas. Yeah, George Lucas, called American Graffiti. Have you seen it?
I've seen clips of it, but
It's kind of the Dazed and Confused
not
of
that time.
your parents' generation.
Just a little bit.
Harrison Ford was in it,
Mhm.
and Ron Howard was in it. And previously to making American Graffiti, Ron Howard had been in a pilot for a show just like American Graffiti. Only it wasn't picked up by the networks. So American Graffiti and another movie called The Lords of Flatbush were two big hits. The Lords of Flatbush had Henry Winkler as kind of a nerdy thug. Harry King, who played in a Shakespearean movie and was in a TV show called Riptide. And Sylvester Stallone. And a kid that was in everything in the 70s that you wouldn't know his name, but he played Kelly in the Bad News Bears. So these four thugs are in this kind of like epic film, kind of like Diner, where they just go from like teenagers to the last day of high school to adulthood. American Graffiti's like grad night, or right before they leave for school. So there's two movies that were like coming of age teenager movies in the 50s that came out right after they made this pilot. The pilot was starring Ron Howard. So pilot failed, whatever length the pilot was, like half an hour, 45 minutes. And they chopped up the half an hour episode and turned it into a 15-minute segment on Love American Style. They just edited it down to like a quarter of the size and made it a segment on a variety show. The producers at the network decided they wanted a Ron Howard type for a TV show kind of loosely based on American Graffiti. And when they called me in, they're like, we actually have that, and we rejected it last year. So they took the last year's version of the pilot, which is why in the first episode of Happy Days, Richie has an older brother. There is no Fonz. And I think there's a couple other characters that are the same. And then so they made this TV show. The Fonz was actually supposed to be an anti-hero in the first time they saw him, but the audience loved him so much that they kept him on the show. They were hiring a thug-like character. And when they tested for him, they showed clips of the other movie, Lords of Flatbush. And the producers just assumed that they were talking about Harry King because they thought the other four guys were complete losers with no movie qualities at all. So they were expecting the least interesting of the 4 stars in that film. And the last person they were expecting was Henry Woodbury. When they got him to come in and read for the Fonz, on the Lords of Flatbush, he'd been working with 3 actors and an actual real life street thug. So for every single line that he read as the Fonz, he was imagining what Sylvester Stallone would have said in real life. And so the Fonz was 100% based off of Sylvester Stallone. On top of that, I remember when I was a kid thinking, after they had Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, like season 2 or 3, they started having Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. It sounded a lot to me like Henry Winkler sang the theme song, which he did, and wasn't credited for it. Yeah, and then another thing was their laugh track was made out of the actors, so the actors recorded the laugh track, so you could hear.
Laughing at themselves.
Well, you could hear familiar voices during the laugh track, which was pretty neat.
Now I have to watch it.
Yeah, Mork and Mindy was a spin-off.
Oh, yeah, we love
Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off. Lenny and Squiggy was a spin-off of Laverne and Shirley. Johnny Loves Chachi was a spin-off.
it. I forgot that one. It was good of that.
Oh yeah, and then the last thing, bit of trivia, because Ron Howard was an actual star who grew up on TV. He was super choked that the audience liked Henry Winkler so much, and because of the way the audience was responding, they wanted to change the name to Fonzie's Happy Days,
Oh, but yeah.
and Henry Winkler decided he was going to leave the show over that. I mean, sorry, Ron Howard said he was going to leave the show over that. And then when it got to Henry Winkler, he's like, no, there's no way I would ever let you change the name to Fonzie's Happy Days. I would love the show over that. Did we lose viewers? Because I've told that story online about 300 times.
I knew some of it.
When we go on holidays, usually I do the highway driving. And then when we get to a strange city, Jess will take over because I'll be burned out.
Yep.
It's just an adjustment from the highway to the first city.
Yep.
And then when we got to LA, when we rented a car, it kind of felt more normal for Jess to drive the car. But I will admit that I had a bit of like a, what do you call that? Like chauvinism? Like chauvinistic self-consciousness about how
Or like opposite of show.
it wasn't envy. It was like I felt like kind of like I was trying not to feel embarrassed about it, but I definitely felt like self-conscious about you driving.
Oh.
No, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
In a learning way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, here's a feeling I didn't know I had.
Oh yeah.
I keep bringing my embroidery and then I'm forgetting that I need things.
No worries.
I was actually gonna come right back to ask what stitch I should do on the
Oh,
next thing.
Here, can I
So-
come see?
Oh, sure.
Oh.
I was gonna come to you.
Oh yeah, come to me.
Yeah.
I keep leaving the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Get back in your hole.
I was just getting the thread ready, so I'll bring it back. Sorry.
I had really cool because I last time I was in Disneyland, it was like I was 3 years old. And I was like, I wonder if I'll remember anything. So I kind of went and was just this like, I don't know if I have these memories from like photos I remember or if they're actually my memories. So then when I went through, I think the most intense memories I had was like olfactory, like the smells. So like I had, it was in the Pirates of the Caribbean. It was like the smell of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
The gunpowder.
Yeah, and like
And plot.
the water,
And plot.
the
Gunpowder.
and then the also the Toad's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It was like the smell of those old ones that you go through the houses, and it was like, yeah, it was like the smell of the wood and the carpet and like that was my most like intense memory of those things. Oh yes, write it down for you. Yeah, of course I
Why are
can.
you
Thank
scared to
you.
talk to Rich?
That sounds wonderful.
Are you scared to talk to him?
Oh,
The abominable snowman.
Last time he was coming to a lot, I thought.
Used to get shy. I used to be shy too.
I'm like, I don't want you going up to her in 5 minutes. asking for
This is a
number.
good,
So, give him a note.
answer, and then we should write it
He's gonna
down.
forget,
Yeah.
so that you're
I'm
not
actually the one that
bothering
likes
him.
to be bothered.
Huh?
I'm the one that likes to be bothered.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead. I'm gonna ask Tyler.
Look how cute, Rich. He said, please. This is a paper we can give.
He
I
said
don't
he doesn't
actually-
mind if you bother him and ask him questions.
I don't know
so
Felix's number off the top of my head. I usually just press the button. Cushy face.
Well, you're also on live video. You don't want to announce your son's phone number to the world either. So
403 629.
All of the.
Oh, fun.
You guys can always text
Thank
me.
you.
It's easy to get a hold of me. 'cause I'm
1-800
I'm
Rumble, yeah.
Yeah.
actually, you know what you should do, Tyler?
Oh my gosh.
Get your phone, and somewhere around here they got their phone number. Rumble's phone number, and that goes straight to.
I know there's a line that I was
Oh, no,
That's how you can get a hold of them too.
would you now? Because yeah, this is really cool.
Usually
So
it's
this is
behind
kind of like this nice bar here.
Maybe that's just a digital
Would you?
version. I thought they were real blocks.
Wow.
I thought the blocks with the phone number were real blocks.
Blocks?
Yeah, you
when you're
have, like on Long Live, you have the blocks.
Because you could do kind of like a bill.
Yeah, it
like
looks
overlay
like-
stitch where you could do like the long one and then
Are you
go
talking
out like
about,
Oh, they're not there
so
today, but
give
yeah,
like little petals almost. Yeah.
they were like
And then
those
these
letter
ones could
blocks,
be
like
more
the
like
letter
the,
blocks, and
oh,
it had
yeah.
like your phone
The
number.
step,
But I
stem
thought they were
stitch,
real
so it'd be
blocks.
like
Just
scissors.
digital.
And
Not
then,
even
yeah, so
AI,
it'd
and
be
I still fell for it.
Yeah, I don't mind for all the
Um,
different stitches.
So
like
I've
this one
been
would
doing
be
this
put in, like,
animated
a petal,
robot
and then
to
this would be kind of
create
like
a bridge between the eye and the eye. Do you know
Yeah.
what we're doing next with the eye
I just
bridge?
don't know how to.
Do you want me to show you? Sorry? Hey, cool.
So
I'll get there.
after we shut down
Oh
Rumble,
no, it's like, like this
we're gonna
is
do a
amazing.
project called the Owl of Ruth.
Is the Isle of Ruth?
Isle of Ruth. So it's a play off the last name Chamber.
Okay, oh, okay. I like that, yeah, that's cool.
It's like 7 years old in my brain. Just
That's really
cross
sweet,
stitching. Yeah.
right?
My mom taught me how to sew.
Every Wednesday, we're gonna have a live broadcast where we take a person, place, or thing. And we
Exactly.
create
I feel like, yeah,
for
like you
Oh,
when you
and then they'll be
just trust
talking
your intuition
and
of
kind
like
of
what
like more
I find it fun to see like the
find,
texture that you want to see or
just
like
got your
the
house.
feeling of the different space because you can
Okay.
fill it in
yeah,
many different
more
ways.
more like a
but
TV
it's like,
show with like
but
that.
like you said, you learn the different
Content,
stitches and then you
Okay.
know.
So
then
one of
you
the
know what you have
contents
to
that we're
choose
gonna
from.
do
This cross stitch, you have the same stitch
is,
and then you fill it in, right? Is that like you got like a little.
Just where
I
I just
I don't know if
I
that's
don't,
about
I don't remember what it was. To be honest. I think
Yeah.
it was cross stitch, but then there was also one where you made.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You just tied it.
We're like
Those
those butterflies.
So, but one of the
it's kind of
things
just gonna be
trying to
up,
create a
like
bridge
up
between
and then
the
down,
eye
and then back to the
created this,
center.
analog robot, which we're actually animating.
Oh, I saw her with that today on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
So
kind
she's
of
not at all
push her out to see
AI.
where you
You'd
wanna
almost
go.
think that it was. Because that'd be a way easier way to do it, but it's just like a funny time to try and do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Kind of like
animation
this
that
one.
is so
Exactly.
simplistic that
But
it's
then
almost more
it'll,
like a
like,
puppet than
It does
animation.
get a little
Like I wasn't sure
more
if it was
squishy at the base than at
It's
the
on its
outside.
own or if it was you under the
But you
table,
can
like
decide
puppeteering.
if you want
Which one
to
is
like
it? Is it
The one
Braille
person
so you
inside
can.
the robot.
The robot
Am I able to
is a
go
two-dimensional
like, I don't get it.
Photoshop.
And I,
No,
like,
it's
do
not.
that and I
Yeah,
go-
and I,
No, it's not.
yeah, and I do it.
It's
all-
not real.
Oh yeah, like start over
I do
here
it
and
as
then
a
go
puppet,
that like
Like I
you
thought
can,
it was like
We'll go
really
back and
there.
forth.
Like,
totally. Yeah.
like,
I don't know.
It's
I guess
not.
it's all
It's
I do.
super low tech.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
doing
then
it with
if you look
Photoshop.
ooh,
Exactly.
You just make that with
And it
Photoshop.
is like
Yeah,
that's
with
how I do
Photoshop.
it too. Is
I've
like
been
I
playing
kind of
with
make it up with
AI
every
and
shape a
studying
little
so
different.
long
Like
now,
we
But
and
it's
I'm
not a,
ashamed that I
it's,
didn't.
it's an
And then I would
ex-animator
like-
screwing around with
Exactly,
Photoshop.
yeah.
and way better.
Yeah.
But I took courses in
Yeah, right.
Photoshop too,
Yeah,
and
right.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
I would just
Oh
do
my
the same over
goodness.
So
here
here's
and
the
then
funny thing
somehow
about
make it a
Photoshop.
Yeah, so
Because you
you
had a
if
fun
you fill that one,
before.
and then maybe
A robot
if you're
puppet?
jumping
No,
around
it's
to
very
fill in
We have
the
several
end on
puppets.
like this side,
So
and
I
then you could
assumed, I
go
should
under
never
here
assume.
with like
No,
like
it,
it
the
doesn't
intention
matter.
is
There's
that
stuff on the back, like
intention is I
you know,
want it to
so you
look
can just go to
like
the next
science.
pedal, and then you don't need to type.
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
an analog puppet.
There's probably some people listening to me like, what are you telling Marlo?
It's okay, I don't care about the rules anyway. So even if you told them to me, I'd probably just do that.
Just now.
I'm like,
I feel like we have the
Like
same style of work.
Yeah.
you know? We'll just do whatever.
Well, in this
I
case, I'm
learned the
probably
rules
fast
before I
because I'm
write.
not using
I love it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
because I'm just using the
Or like you drew it out from scratch over like the whole piece.
I'm cutting it away from, even though I just dropped the paint onto the black.
I'm gonna get there's like ice
So I'm
pack
painting
ones
it
that.
Okay, so the robot is, it's a two-piece animation. There's the robot with his mouth lit and his mouth closed, and I do a, like a speed toggle between the,
It's definitely
for two different faces. When, just while he's talking. And it looks like it's
actually is life saving for some people.
it looks like it's like lip-syncing, but it's not even, it's more like, it's more like puppetry than animation.
I love
That's wild. I thought it was physically there sitting beside her.
That's cool.
Yes, I can. And then I
I
said,
hate that I was
I can have
fooled.
a dance party too.
I don't know if you're fooled, like
Like,
it was
I don't know if
meant
it's
to
good.
be
Does it work?
something that transcended space and time. So you read it exactly the way I wanted it read.
Perfect then.
It wasn't in any way meant to be like a deceit. So much as what I'm trying to create.
Yeah, maybe that's not the
I'm
word
so
choice.
stimulated.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to do with that robot is,
No, you just got it.
So I don't know if I should do it down.
No,
But then it
hey,
gets loud. So,
Yeah.
bring it to me.
but if I'm outside and there's car noise now, maybe it'll drown out that.
I thought you were driving.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Because I personally hate the sound of fans, you know, like.
I have like 4 fans in my apartment right now.
Unless you're gonna bring it
here.
here to the other
That's awful.
You got a phone for the first time.
So this kind of thing, so if I'm trying to
But
sleep,
it was supposed to be in my bag.
like if the boys reach a fan on the bathroom.
He was
Yeah.
just
I'm like,
texting my
I
mom
can't
his heart.
If I write
Fine.
the walls,
But I'm
Yeah,
still
and
like,
then
he's supposed to ask.
my bedroom is
Did
right
you
next door.
write
to
the
bathroom.
rumble number in there? Do you want to or no?
I think my dad was super cute.
The number's on the screen there. If you want to see the number.
He was portable air conditioner. He was on one of his hot ones.
That's what I've done.
He's telling me about his
Yeah.
new robot.
I had to move it into the white one because
No, Mr. Rich is making a robot.
loudness of it.
We made one.
So what I want
Yeah, it's
people
my
to do
living room.
is assume
Yeah.
that
But I
he's
kind of wish it was in my bedroom.
I have a feeling like he's not like the other
We
AI.
put it in the boys' bedroom because
Right?
it's
So
Yeah.
we're like
I think years ago, you'd have a robot on a show and you'd know that it was a puppet meant to look like a robot. Whereas in this case, I want people to assume that it's a robot
Still, my room has all
and
this.
then be shocked if they
So it
ever
would
find out
be
it's a
smart
real
to put
puppet.
it in.
West facing and it's.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But I'd
Sounds like
rather
you have a mission.
have hot than the opposite.
Well, the Isle of
I think I'd rather be
concept
told,
is
like, put
I
on
like
we're
the-
just
it.
giving art away to people that are deserving.
Water.
So there's
Yeah. I like right from
what do you
inside,
call
but
it?
I
There's
feel-
a
I mean, you were
library
Nazis, so you know
that
how
we
it is.
really liked. It was
It's
doing
horrible.
Lego
I
Club
can't
for kids who
stand
didn't have
that
Lego.
guys
We thought that was
like
pretty
I
sweet.
can't see.
And,
Oh, that is cool. Kids love Lego.
Yeah.
And then you can see that it's
So that's
one
the
big
plan.
wall.
Try and get back to the music.
Am I weird?
There's
If
always
people
two.
want to call it,
They're
take
so
part, they
Wednesday.
can online. They can also exhibit their work and sell it
Dave
for
Wednesdays for
100%
weirdos. I
profit.
wear that shirt.
It's now a profit to us, we don't need it.
There's no.
Right.
Is that basically why you're?
I had one, but then I grew out of it, so I
No,
don't.
we don't have
Never
any
made
funding.
more.
We don't have any funding.
Yeah,
It's,
that's why,
um,
like, because it's too much.
No, well, basically with, the food insecurity of our province and the housing insecurity of our
I'm not up
province,
to date with anything.
we were starting to get people donating artwork back to the gallery. Because they're moving out of their homes and into condos, which is nice, right? Like I would say we could probably run 3 years just off the stuff that's already been sold.
Oh, sold.
I don't like.
Sold
By
and
the way, how's the
returned.
baby? Oh, wow. That is nice.
But nice. I
But
love it. She's so
we
sweet.
didn't
She's
want,
very,
like, because we don't have any funding,
intuitive, so I'm sad.
we didn't
Things
want
that
to,
they- and like
continue
I love forest.
drawing
Out of the
from
forest.
the people that were supporting us and struggling to support
And
us.
the other
So
two want to be
we
around.
decided
They all
to
orbit. So if I move, they're all.
Isn't that fun? I love it.
But also I kept going upstairs.
Just try something different.
I like that
Even
though,
for
because
me,
I
I can
thought
do
you
it.
guys
They
were
all
just
kept calling me,
retiring
I was like,
altogether,
well,
but you just
upstairs.
have a new
You
plan.
know what?
Sure.
That's good.
Under my bed
A
on the
cooler
floor, because he like
Yeah.
following me around. He usually sits at my feet.
It's very
There's
sweet.
That's
Also
really
very
nice.
sweet.
that's letting the
I
sun.
love those colors.
Under there.
Letting the sun
And
hit your
on the
face.
floor seems to be cooler.
Look at, you just made that in like what, 10 minutes?
You could just see
Like, that's
tail,
beautiful.
Like,
You're so talented.
And that perspective is
It's so cute.
I can
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
I just feel
colors.
bad, like, my cats
Okay,
had
I'm-
stroke today. It looked like it was
Be back.
too hot, and so they were all like showing signs of yeah, they were really, really fun. What do you do, right? It just sucks when the babies are dying because of you. Well, not because of me, but I just couldn't.
out of your,
Yeah,
out of your.
it's just too hot. But I put some blankets in there and just. I don't understand how Stampede went on to.
Leanne loves the water and the mountains. Is that Zach? He's having a show next week.
Are people wearing denim,
I don't know how anyone's wearing anything.
right? I look very delicious and I'm sorry, but this was the only thing I could find that was
Not horrible. to wear.
light enough. Where I didn't have to wear so much. I know, sorry.
So,
I'll hand out
I don't think
the
anybody.
ladies in the room, if they want some. That was, I had a friend who got to university,
Yeah.
and all my friends were like, can I just freaking lie on the table next to you and like just put it in me? And they're like, you don't actually want it, I promise.
Yeah. No, that would be,
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
And
Nice to
that was
see you.
for a while. You don't really want it, I promise.
I had a friend do the same.
And then I had children and they just took it.
Yeah, she also had hers come back. And it sucks. Go through all of that. for the-
Yeah, I should apply for it.
How's your week?
Yeah, 'cause it's-
Fantastic. How about yours?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Here, it's, I don't know if
I mean,
here.
yeah, there's
I don't
covered ones. that the way
Yeah. I think that's for.
It's crazy with you guys.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
honestly, like, unless you're-
Okay, you guys went out, right? Whatever.
Yeah, we left and came back
Oh, yeah.
in the last week.
Oh,
We were in
nice.
Disneyland. I would just go back last night.
Even better.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Good, good, good.
They would do it right away.
Which is unfortunate. You would quite literally have to be falling back like that. My appendix literally did burst when I was in the hospital for 3 days before they did it.
Do you partake in
I just
stone
had-
eating?
Headache and and
You
they
should
were
know
like,
the answer to that.
and
Jesse.
so they
Huh?
did a test for it.
You should know the answer to that.
I-
Like it had already burst out. I knew that.
I think you remembered as
I'm
well
12 years old.
because you had.
I like Dory the fish.
And they're like, no, it's probably
I
fine.
just will ask you really good
Yeah.
questions.
So
Probably.
probably-
Probably something else.
Yeah.
So
And so
Rachel,
they
any
did test, they
answer
didn't see it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's kind of hard to see.
Well, I've heard it before.
I was in the hospital for 6 months after.
He has a better memory.
Okay. Can't remember what it
Then
was.
both of you are.
What?
Anyways, if it was no, it's because it was working.
Oh, okay.
I'm not having
That's fair.
You would think
Yeah.
that-
That's the only reason why I would say no, but yeah, I don't want to go to San Diego because I remember I came here in '96. And the first time I went to stay at Pete was in '97. There's a lot of less people in some pictures. But now I went there last year and the year previous. I'm like, I can't do it. There's too many people. It makes me very tired.
Oh, totally.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were very lucky at Disneyland. It was like actually it was pretty reasonable. It wasn't too much. Like it was like because it was like a Sunday
What
night.
day you went?
Sunday, Monday,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went into the park. So it wasn't, and it was like just after the 4th of July. So it was like they said it was a good time to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going through all my pictures right now,
Yeah.
and they're all going to get deleted. Therefore, all the pictures I have over here, the next 2 weeks you'll be probably seeing online for you guys to take. And see.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun!
yeah.
Going through a big clean. Hey,
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
I did that, but I printed off. all
Yeah,
the-
that'll give you opioids.
Printed. Yeah.
And then
We'll have
Pictures. I can't remember if I seen all the pictures when you guys got married. I got those videos. There's other pictures as well too. I just want to.
I have weird drug habits and weird.
So I'm going to start working on Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They give me antibiotics.
You have so many memories from so many different places.
God, yeah, but that one's the biggest one.
You're supposed to be when you have a weird.
And I was like going through
I have.
some
But it
pictures and
doesn't
I'm like,
always-
I wish I would take a picture of the Eau Claire
Sometimes it works.
right in front of the Olympic, no, sorry, the YMCA, because they had that big stone, that big stone kind of an arch. It's not there anymore.
Oh.
And with that got bumped into, I'm like, just yelled, thank God I got it. I did. I do have it.
Was it kind of a figure? Looked almost like a human?
I'll show you. I can find it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
It's more like a big archway with like yeah.
Well, it's not there anymore.
Oh,
They
that's
got,
horrible.
they just,
Everything's gone.
yeah, everything's gone. Like the swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
See, this is not there anymore, but we can talk about that. So yeah.
That's
Sometimes I
crazy.
don't remember if it's a brainstorm or then I take it again and then I take it. And then there's a video. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not like that.
Today was,
Still not very.
Not the best.
oh my God, everybody's commenting on this one. It's just, I put it on 3 different pages. So I took a picture in 1999 from the Calgary Towers. If you look at it, it's completely different. There's a yellow house
Yeah.
that is completely gone. And everybody's arguing about it all over my head.
With the watercolor.
It's not what I wanted. I'm just like, I'm not engaging. I'm just like,
You just posted the picture.
yeah, all 3 pages. Nostalgic Calgary, I love Calgary, and everything. Historic Calgary.
Oh,
What were people arguing?
show him the picture. Rich lived just close to there. He lived in
Really?
Yeah.
I remember that house.
Yeah.
Is that's Rock Central?
Yeah.
I lived a
Yeah,
block
and
away
then I
from
looked
it.
over.
Nice.
In a place called The Law.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Mm.
We used to have wedding parties.
She did this the night before and then I didn't
But
realize.
what were people arguing about?
How it got burned down. That's what their argument is.
But yeah, I've been working on this.
I'm like,
Oh, is that the one that you started?
Yeah.
so I just like, I'm not hearing that conversation. So
Sometimes it's really-
I had
There's
a
some lips.
kid that was
Fascinating, my
supposed to
other
put
thing
painting
that
up in a certain hallway.
I know I have a lot of other things.
And, the school wanted to put painting up, but they were like dragging their feet on getting it done.
Mhm.
And so,
Well, I did
it
it.
was taking forever to get the permission I needed to get the painting up. So I decided to just get up a ladder and put it up myself.
Mhm.
But I needed to create a heist.
Seen photos and I took 6.
I actually had to create like a situation where
Gosh, you need to like.
But I'm gonna give
I had kids watching out while I
I
put the
said
ladder up
minimum.
and I went up and hit the
painting on the
So
wall.
I just didn't want to
And so
promise.
the kids that were helping me hang it were
But
like,
then I
"Mr. Chu, are you gonna get in trouble for this?" I'm like, "Nope." And then what I got them to do was to create a false memory. So I had them the next day at lunch just start a conversation about
Yeah, and then you.
that
So you
day.
have to
They almost
take,
got suspended because they were goofing around with the ketchup containers and they splashed
It
the
was like a
painting
little,
on their
looked like
grades.
a little.
These are grade
shot
12s,
glass,
right?
and you look at the-
So
Yeah.
they started this conversation and
Well,
half the
it's hard.
kids
I don't know
seemed
what
to
they're
think they
called.
remembered
I have to
the
like.
day that these guys got in trouble for splashing splashing, ketchup on this wall.
Doing something that doesn't really bother me.
Excuse me,
Very
Mr.
nice.
Ritchie.
Hi.
I'll get it for you.
I had a.
Anyway,
Everyone's trying to argue how the house got burnt down.
I think I have a goose stick. Jess, you might know what it is. Six other goose sticks.
Or tape will work too. Here, let's see. Oh, I think.
So the kids started this conversation where they said they started talking about getting in trouble for spraying ketchup on this painting. And then they were at a table where the other kids at the table, some of them were sure that they didn't remember that happening. And the rest of them were like, "Oh yeah, I totally remember that." And so we created a false memory amongst the school to cover for the fact that I snuck this painting up on it. But that's the real danger is if you make up a lie, half the people, not only will they believe it, but they'll think they remember it.
Yeah.
I was having that conversation with some students one day, and they didn't believe me it was possible. So what I told them to do was go out of the room and come back in. While they were gone, I took away this girl's shoes. She was wearing bright green Converse Chucks. I said, "Let me borrow the shoes." I put the Chucks under my desk, and I said, "Okay, I'm only going to tell you that they were purple, but I want you to find the matching purple for her shoes." And you were in school with her all day. She's had these shoes for like 6 months. I want you to just look around the room, use your memory, and decide which purple in this room best represents the purple that is her shoes. And all the kids went through and picked out their purples. I would say half the kids admitted they couldn't remember. The other half were sure of which purple it was. And we're having arguments over it. And it took them like 15 minutes to realize that they were, like, I finally told them, no, they were green shoes, guys. But then I waited a few months, and on a day that she wasn't wearing the shoes, I asked them again about the shoes. And they equally, half of them remembered they were green. When I say remembered, I mean like they were like, they could see the green. And the other half could not. They thought they were purple. So it was an interesting experiment in fabricated memories.
I did take a picture last week of this place, and I did put it on my reels actually. And I do believe I still have it.
We had someone asking, Zach, if you're here, someone was asking your inspiration of the piece that you're working on right now.
To this piece,
Yeah.
it's the house sound. My girlfriend for my birthday surprised me with a boat trip. We rented a boat and packed a picnic and went on tour. And so I've never seen the house sound the same since.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I was having trouble with it. It's this like stained glass and I'm not sure if you saw the water earlier, but it was like there was a lot of lines, and it's just been driving me crazy. And didn't get a ton of attention at the last landscape show I had, so I tried this cloud work.
Yeah. I
tried this like cloud, this rumbly cloud, and then it totally turned the stained glass off. So I'm just trying to bring it back to.
That's cool.
Yeah. And if you're not gonna paint good, paint big.
No, I like that it's a push that you're.
Also, I gotta tidy this up in less than 2 days. We're coming in hot.
That's awesome.
I got a bunch of stuff on the go. Actually, I got a little sneak peek. What are we doing over here? This guy's coming. This funky surfer mountain, skate ramp. Maybe it's city. It's mountains. But yeah, that's coming. I got something similar happening here. Oh, I'm on the laptop. I gotta get a better. I got these little funky guys here. These guys are coming. These little highway rides here. That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a little romantic birthday boat ride.
People are someone's asking about it, and so should we say you are aiming to maybe bring it to the show next week?
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a full house next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I'm excited. What does Rich want for his birthday?
That was a good question. I would like small painting. Your favorite moment at either the Rumble House or Grill House.
Oh.
Wait, a little favorite Rumble moment?
Yep. Rumble or Grill, whatever suits you.
Right. Oh man, I remember my first gorilla visit. Wow, was I out of my element. I think I tried to pin a balloon to the canvas. It was embarrassing.
That's
What's
awesome.
weird about that?
But how nice is that to be out of your element, right? Like how nice is it to be totally
What do you mean pin a balloon? What do you mean?
No, it was floundering is fun.
I remember one time around that time, I was painting this like kind of, I don't know, it was almost like a postcard painting. It wasn't particularly original, but it was of this girl with big sunglasses, kind of a hippie, and smoking a cigarette. And I think that she garnished some attention because it was so edgy that she was smoking.
Ooh, yeah.
From that part, but what I did at the last second was I decided to take the cherry of the cigarette and rip the bike light off my bike and light it from the back. And I remember thinking, like, this is so cheesy. What am I doing?
Yeah. Hindsight's 20/20.
Well, it's okay because that's probably I had this torment when I left art school that I felt like I'd spent 5 years, I went back for an extra year, learning how to create work that was completely inaccessible to almost everyone I knew. Right? Like if you need an art degree to appreciate the artwork,
Right.
then you're only going to be selling your artwork to people that have art degrees who don't have money. So I really had to teach myself.
Oh my gosh,
It's not like.
yeah.
let
I
go of
really-
that arrogance.
I love the texture, and then you kind of get that height in the center, and it kind of comes.
Yeah.
out.
Now you're running the most inclusive shop in town.
Like figure out
Yeah.
like as like
So
oh,
we're
yeah, like the
watching.
first
We're
one maybe
watching
was
the.
different and
This one's the first one.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you in a bit.
right.
Now
Yeah. Oh, do you need help with the?
Oh, I just don't have scissors.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Keep
No,
it.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
I just you're so good at it.
You're- yeah, you have to because you have to cut the foot. It's okay. No. Oh, actually, I'll just tie this off right now. Here, just 2 seconds. I was gonna just do this and yeah.
We're both just anxious.
No problem. And wanting to make the other one happy. And like,
Yeah, I'm having fun. I don't know. I think I've embroidered before.
but like this is yours. It's really nice. Yeah. Where is it all? That went really fast, actually. It's already 8:30. Yeah, it went really fast.
You guys see Mickey?
So many times. You're just everywhere. So cute. We saw this like really great show, and then just like the sorcerer Mickey, all the iterations.
Good.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Nice.
Really nostalgic.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to watch a movie every Sunday.
Yeah.
They have movie Sundays. Yeah.
Like the TV show, like the Magical World of Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they would have like an hour show on Sundays. Yeah. Yeah.
Like we've like that Disney Plus is one of my favorite ones because they have all the old stuff. Like they have like Donald and Math Magic Land.
Yeah.
Do you remember the math show? Like we I ended up always seeing it in math class. Like I think I've seen that like so many times in school. And we watched it. It's actually really good. Like love Donald and Math Magic Land. God damn it. Love Donald. And math.
They would usually show like the Parent Trap.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were other movies. I was moved to 7 and 8 on Sundays, mostly between September and June, and then afterwards. So
Yeah, this summer was like quiet.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
That makes sense.
watch Canada tennis all summer long. Hey.
Bobby, before the magical world of Disney, did you have the Adventures of Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer and the Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn?
No, because we only had 3 channels growing up.
Well, it was on CBC here, so it was
Okay.
6 o'clock was the Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn, and then 7 o'clock was like Little House or something, and then 8 o'clock was like
Oh, yeah, and what do you
Magical
get?
World of
It's
Disney.
like space buttons.
No,
Sorry.
no, we didn't have that. No, there was
I was trying to put my glasses
Sundays
on
were
my head,
really
but they- I
boring
forgot
as hell.
Space
Like,
buttons on.
you would wait for 7 o'clock because
Yeah.
because if you're a kid, you go to bed, right? So you want to get one TV show to
Were you watching in English or French?
both. French was mostly Japan, I guess, like on Saturdays backyard cartoons. But that's it. There's not really everything was in English that I was watching actually.
Sorry. Yeah.
Fresh colors.
Yeah, right.
Are we there yet?
Wash. That's wash saver.
Fresh.
Okay.
Oh, stop here. Look at that. Tyler, look at it. What's up there? Five. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like, every time I hear that song, it's just like, woo. No? You love chicken. And then the CBC program ends with their a chicken.
You might not be tall enough.
You know what I was thinking
From far
about the other
away,
day,
though.
and I was
He's
singing.
been into drawing The Simpsons lately.
Oh.
I don't know why.
That's cute.
I don't know how you-
It's like a subconscious connection
Simpsons
between
up there?
all humanity.
Did your dad watch The Simpsons?
This is somebody that's
You wanna see what they're
Do you recognize that?
Oh, that's too much.
Oh, is that Eau Claire?
That's
before
the Eau Claire
Eau
before it got
That's the,
everything, yeah.
bridge there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's gonna look like
He
that.
is the owner of the place.
Shortly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shortly.
Does he live here?
Just down the block.
Down the block.
We can't live
It's so
here
weird.
because there's nowhere to shower
Yes, that would be
or kitchen.
shower sink. It's just like sink bath. That's the real artist right there.
Well, I don't like that today because they have the water off in our building, but
Oh, no, not even.
normally we have water.
Yeah.
It's just a special occasion.
Oh.
Just to not go well.
It is hot out though. I just, yeah, and then all I can think of is not having water. I'm like,
We do have a nice crossbreed.
it's, yeah, no,
And
it's not
currently
even.
we could come to the gallery for emergency.
Yeah.
But next year when there's no gallery, when they shut the water off.
Do they do that often?
Well, anytime somebody in the building needs serious plumbing help, they have to shut the whole building down. 25 stories, so there's 1,000 people that live in my building. And everybody deserves water, so you have to shut it down. Like, this is actually,
I never thought of that because I don't live in an apartment, so I've never had to
Right.
think about these things.
And it's back on by 5, so when we're working, it's not.
yeah, like the water has to go off so
Yeah.
the guy can fix it.
Yeah.
And I remember, I don't know the name of it, but there was a trailer park, a nice one where people had their homesteads, but the infrastructure underneath the trailer park was so bad, they're like, we're gonna need people to move out of here. And they offered people a buyout, and a lot of people didn't want to. And then people- what was that called again?
The one on 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the, yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's very.
Right. Now-
It was the last one.
A lot of people were really upset because people were getting kicked out of their homes. But then the next year, you have this major pipe break, and you're like, yeah, you gotta get underground and fix the pipes every now and then. So you can't have it both ways, that you complain complain when people get evicted, and then you complain when the city takes the bikes apart to fix. Even 17th Avenue was shut down for so long. Now they should do more for businesses that are trying to stay open
Yeah.
during that maintenance, but like they're tearing like the most popular street in town apart
During.
so that they can fix the pipes.
Yeah.
So that they can fix the pipes, is that we don't all end up, drinking bottled water and bathing in bottled water for a month. And then so you have to have one of those two extremes where like we don't fix things and we just suck it up when things break.
For the housing thing though, they should be able to do it so they could keep living there.
Yeah.
I think that it was just so old and so poorly planned that people had got. I was totally against it. Like I was like, oh, this sucks. This is me talking about me being a hypocrite and recognizing it. Because I was like, this sucks.
No,
that
it's
they're
hard
kicking
because there's
these
so
people
many
out.
different angles.
And then a year later,
Exactly.
I kind of used to feel that way about my car when I was young too. Like, well, it works. Why would I get the oil changed? Then it didn't work.
No comment.
I've never been caught without a license or registration, so why get?
Yeah.
There's
That's
a fly.
a big bug.
It's funny.
Trying to shoo it to the windows so they don't know.
Yeah.
They just keep
There's
bumping
20
into the
minutes.
window until they
Should
get
I
out.
turn it off and then
20 minutes?
let me go. And we'll say find us at 9. Okay, lovely people. We are going to turn off the live feed and come find us at 9 o'clock. And we're going to have a live art auction. And thank you so much for joining us, Kelly and Dusty and Zach. And thank you so much. And then we'll put the link up again for the auction. So if you want to join up again in 20 minutes for the auction, then you can join back again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, Paul, next week is the big birthday party bash. So if you haven't missed it, you can still come next week. See you at 9 o'clock. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
See you.
Smoke break.